Hi guys. So I am going to vibe with you guys in this one because I have already watched it. Sebastián Verón, gracias. Sebastián Verón me la recomendó, me dijo que había salido y yo no pude reaccionar en ese momento. I couldn't react in the moment when he told me. So I'm reacting now and this is coming out of the program. Va a salir fuera del programa porque el programa, como ustedes saben, es lunes, miércoles y viernes por ahora. So, de vez en cuando puedo hacer una reacción, le hago una reacción fuera de la programación porque ya esas están. Y sí, todavía me quedan hacer 2 o 3 videos de los que me han pedido, como el de portavoz, R con reaction, but please have patience. That's coming pretty soon. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing that one, but you're not going to watch it right away because no lo van a ver de una vez porque ya hay otros que me han pedido que también están en la programación. So, vienen más de chilenos, raperos chilenos. Pero vamos a ver ahora lo que dijo Zaramay, que por cierto no creo que le contestara al faraón. Al menos que yo me perdiera de algo. You can leave it in the bottom. Déjenlo ahí abajo. Si algo no agarré la onda de que le estaba tirando al faraón.
Siempre para adelante, persigue tu sueño. El empleado siempre solo ve crecer al dueño.
But I gotta say that he's, in a way, I thought, oh my God, this guy selected the same beat that he did 9 and 10. I mean, 10 and 11. Oh no, 9 and 10. Why I keep saying 11? It was 9 and 10. This is 17, but he's doing the same beat, and that's something that Faraón commented. He made a comment about it in his rap song.
Siempre para adelante, persigue tu sueño. El empleado siempre solo ve crecer al dueño. El fuego se te apaga si no metes los leños. Mira qué lejos que llegó al que retaba el aseño.
Okay, so he's saying here, always go forward. The employee always watches how the employer grows financially while the employee remains the same. And he's like, I was the one who kept doing it and look how far I got. This is the one that was always going against the teacher. I guess that's what he means by saying señor.
Persigue tu sueño. El empleado siempre solo ve crecer al dueño. El fuego se te apaga si no metes los leños. Mira qué lejos.
I like that bar right there. The fire turns off if you don't put in any more ignition, any more wood, so that the fire can keep burning. Meaning you got to put more effort. You got to keep going. Because you can have the dream in your head, but if you don't work for it, if you don't do anything towards that one, it's going to remain a dream.
Que llegó al que retaba el aseño. Nunca es tarde pa' meter el balón. Si ya pudiste subir uno, sube por otro escalón. Yo era el maldito que jodía por el fondo del salón. Nadie creía y al ganarte la forro de Louis Vuitton. Me van a tirar aunque en la vitrina tenga trofeo.
Wait, what was that? The nerd? What is the nerd doing now? Okay, so he's saying here that he was always at the back of the classroom. He brings this a lot. This is a subject that he brings a lot. So I guess he was a bad student. I mean, he had to repeat a year, right? So I don't think he was that great of a student, even though he said he was good at math. But he's saying that, nobody believed in him. And now he's dressing up the nerd, the female nerd of the classroom in Louis Vuitton. So he, the clown of the class, made enough money to dress the nerd, because you know how the nerds supposedly become the rich people, because they're always studying and they're always, concentrating in their work. Meanwhile, everybody else is having a good time. So the kid that was the loser having a good time, now he's dressing that girl who was the nerd of the classroom.
Meter el balón, si ya pudiste subir uno, sube por otro escalón. Yo era el maldito que jodía por el...
Oh, so I'm sorry, I always forget something. That was another good bar that he had right there. He said, if it's never too late to get the ball inside the cess. So if you did it one time, try to do it again. And then if you can't do it, go another way. Go through another stairs to get up there.
Fondo el salón, nadie creía y al ganarte la forro de Louis Vuitton. Me van a tirar aunque en la vitrina tenga trofeo. Le deseo pronta libertad para mi panarreo. Le mando un saludo al hijo y me dejan pasar lo feo. Argentina linda no está preparada para el fronteo. Y ahora ese niño que esperaba ansioso su recreo. Si su amigo de la calle y compañero del perreo dejó.
Okay, so he's saying how he's sending hi to those who are in prison who couldn't come out. And he's also talking about being the child who's always playing around, messing. And now he's making money and now he's doing bars. He's doing something with his life.
Un saludo al hijo y me dejan pasar lo feo. Argentina linda no está preparada para el fronteo. Y ahora ese niño que esperaba ansioso su recreo. Si su amigo de la calle y compañero del perreo dejó libro de lado y empezó con el joseo. No hubo.
So he's saying that he was that type of kid who was anxiously waiting for recess. And then he became from the street. And he became friends of the doggy style, el perreo, which is reggaeton, you know.
Que soplar la torta se cumplieron los deseos.
That's another bar right there. There was no need to wish on a candle. You know when your birthday and they give you a cake and you have candles and you have to blow and say make a wish. He's like, no need to blow the wish, or no need to blow the candles to make the wish. The wish came true.
Que esperaba ansioso su recreo. Si su amigo de la calle y compañero del perreo dejó libro de lado y empezó con el joseo. No hubo que soplar la torta, se cumplieron los deseos. Otro niño llega tarde y no cuenta qué le pasa. Está cansado de los golpes y de recibir amenazas. Se le enfría el chocolate que mamá sirvió en la taza. La mejor educación es la que reciben en casa. Por eso hay que darle duro con cojones para la.
So he's talking about bullying here. So, you know, I don't know if he's not saying that it was him, but he's like, nobody asked that kid who came in late to class because, you know, he was being beaten. And even the chocolate, the cup of chocolate that mom made, it turned out cold because, you know, he would just sit there and stare at it.
La taza, la mejor educación es la que reciben en casa. Por eso hay que darle duro con cojones pa'lante. Dejen barro en los botines y nunca cuelguen los guantes. Cuántos delincuentes pudieron triunfar como cantante y cuántos pobres conocí que hoy la viven extravagante y tanto.
So he's saying that's why you always gotta keep forward. You can't stop. And you know how many people who are in jail right now could be famous singers, and how many poor people who kept working and doing what they needed to do are now living an extravagant life. You know, now they have money.
Triunfar como cantante y cuántos pobres conocí que hoy la viven extravagante. Y tantos tenían tanto y después todos lo perdieron. O eran ricos de bolsillos y familia no tuvieron. La fortuna se voló y fue cuando
So he's saying like they have so much but then they lost it. So they became rich, they didn't know how to manage it and they lost it. Or they get a lot of money but then they don't have any family. So they're all alone.
Se murieron los que estaban en la disco, papi, ni te despidieron. El sistema está adiestrado pa' aplicarte así las cosas. Estudiado, trabajado y tener hijos con tu esposa. Y a mí me tratan de loco por querer un testa rosa. Todo se lo debo al rap y la mitad a la callosa. Tengo llave.
So he's saying, you know, the system is set up in a way to make you fail, or as long as if you don't follow the way the system was set up. You know, you go to school, you study, you get married, you have kids, you work. He said they're making fun of me because, you know, I got out of that scheme, I got out of that pattern. I didn't want to follow it.
Pa' aplicarte así las cosas. Estudiado, trabajado y tener hijos con tu esposa. Y a mí me tratan de loco por querer un testa rosa. Todo se lo debo al rap y la mitad a la callosa. Tengo ya.
Yes, they call him crazy because he wants a testarossa. Because he doesn't want to have kids and family and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying that he doesn't want to have family. He didn't say that. But he's saying, you know, the system is made that way. And what he indicated is, you know, go to school, get married, have kids, but they call me crazy because I want a testarossa.
Llave de tu casa y mi rancho, llave de judo. Que vos encuentres mejores barras que esta, lo dudo. Por favor, vestite Zaramay, te arrependo.
So he's saying, you're never gonna find bars as good as this one. But wait a minute, because he said something else before that.
Lo debo al rap y la mitad de la callosa. Tengo llave de tu casa y mi rancho, llave de judo.
Yeah, I have keys for your house. I have keys from your house, and I have also the judo key, meaning the martial art, but also could be with his tongue, with his talent.
Dudo que vos encuentres mejores barras que esta.
And it is his bar because he said, "I doubt that you're gonna find better bars than this one. I doubt it."
Lo dudo, por favor vestite Zaramay, te arrependo desnudo. El que dice que no puede porque ese nunca pudo. El nudo.
So he said, please dress up. Zaramay is rapping naked. But he's raw. That was his means that when he's rapping, he's telling it how it is. He's telling the truth. He's not making things up.
Tu garganta lo desataron mis temas. Orgulloso de poder haber salvado tu problema. Mi música salva vidas.
Okay, that's a part that I do think he's saying it to Faraón, but I might be wrong because he's saying, I'm happy that my themes, my songs, my topic took out that nut that you have in your throat, meaning that he was choking, he couldn't come up with anything, and all of a sudden, because Zaramay is doing rap and stuff like that, and this guy disliked him, it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna diss Zaramay, and I'm gonna use these songs that he mentioned, that he talked about, and throw it back at him. I think that one was to El Faraón. If I'm right, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know as well.
Ese nunca pudo, el nudo de tu garganta lo desataron mis temas. Orgulloso de poder haber salvado tu problema. Mi música salva vida cuando las papas se queman. Que la mierda venga por contracorriente, igual se rema. Quizá un padre se va antes y la madre se va después. Quizás se va.
He's saying even if the excrement is coming against the current, you still have to roll. You still have to keep going. So. Meaning, even if you have problems, you still gotta keep going.
Cuando las papas se queman, que la mierda venga por contracorriente, igual se rema. Quizá un padre se va antes y la madre se va después. Quizás se va el hijo primero, ojo, puede ser al revés. Por eso nunca hay que guardar rencor, y menos aún te quiero después. Uno se arrepiente cuando nunca más lo ve. Lo envidioso.
So he keeps talking about this thing too. I don't know who he lost because he mentioned it too. He's mentioned it as well, I think in 9 or in 10 when he said, don't complain when people are asking about you because the day they're not there, you're gonna miss them or you're gonna wish that they could tell it to you. And then he's saying now, sometimes the dad goes first and then the mom goes next. And then the son goes. But there are times when the son goes first. The kid goes first. So watch it. Think about that. Remember that. That's why you cannot hold back I love you. Because you don't know when you're ever going to see that person again. Which is lovely. But again, that's why I don't know if he's dissing this guy. Because he talks a lot. He raps a lot about philosophy, about life. Like he gives a lot of phrases, tira muchos refranes, tira muchos consejos para seguir adelante. So I never heard that before. In a mix of throwing, of making positive rap, at the same time he's dissing someone.
Por eso están rezando pa' que mi avión no vuele. Acá gana el que más factura y no el que más la huele. Los diamantes en mi cuerpo hacen que yo me congele. Si los muertos no contestan y eso es lo que más me duele. Lo gusta hay que dárselo, bro, mientras uno pueda. Por lo menos una coca con los pibes en la vereda. Disfruta, hace deporte, no sabes cuánto te queda. Ni sabes la gana que tiene el que está en silla de ruedas. No te...
So that's a bar right there. That was the best part. Like again, advices for life, like enjoy your life. He's saying don't stop playing, playing soccer, go ahead and play it. You never know when you're going to be gone, so you won't be able to play anymore. Plus you don't know how much desire or how much a person who is in a wheelchair has to play soccer, and well, you can and you don't because you don't want to waste your time or whatever. You don't want to enjoy yourself because you think you got things to do. Somebody who's in a wheelchair can never play it. So if you can, go ahead and enjoy it. And he also talks about how he's saying, that people, the envious are always praying that his plane doesn't fly anymore.
Después quizás se va el hijo primero, ojo puede ser al revés. Por eso nunca hay que guardar rencor y menos aún te quiero. Después uno se arrepiente cuando nunca más lo ve. Los envidiosos están rezando pa' que mi avión no vuele. Acá gana el que más factura y no el que más la huele. Los diamantes en mi cuerpo hacen que yo me congele. Si los muertos no contestan y eso es lo que más me duele. Lo gusta hay que dárselo, bro, mientras uno pueda. Por lo menos una coca con los pibes en la vereda. Disfrutar ese deporte, no sabes cuánto te queda ni sabes la gana que tiene el que está en silla de ruedas. No te pongas mal por él, tiene mucho por conocer quizá. Ese cabrón no merecía tanta mujer. No te pongas mal por ella, sos joven y hay mucha piba quizá. Esa no era la compañera pa' tu vida, los raperos más.
So now he's even advises or talking to someone who's like, hey, and don't stop because of a woman. Yeah, you might hurt, but maybe that was not the one that was meant for you. So you need to move on. You cannot be crying for a woman because there are other women out there.
Quizá ese cabrón no merecía tanta mujer. No te pongas mal por ella, sos joven y hay mucha piba quizá. Esa no era la compañera pa' tu vida. Los raperos de madera se vendieron como roble. Conmigo que caminen derecho y no se doble. Yo soy malo con lo malo y con lo bueno gente noble. Si el de arriba no ve todo y después todo vuelve el doble.
So he's saying here, I get along with people who are good, and I am bad with people who are bad. So if you're bad towards me, I'm going to be the same way. If you're good to me, I'm going to be the same way, because the one up there, meaning God, that's what he's referring to, he sees everything, and everything returns back to you double. So if you did something, it's going to come 2 times to you. I wish it was true, but life has shown me that that's not true.
Se te puede dar vuelta la cosa, viste lo melé. Tu siroco pisa, pero no alcanza mi flow correr. Enfocado en la mansión, en un quincho el chalet. Y ustedes tomando que está hecho pipa en un toilet. Yo no tengo que mentir, la gente ya me conoce. Si no ando por Rosario, estoy en el bar con la 12. Si no es...
See, I know Rosario is a Rosarito. It's a Argentinian. I think it's in Buenos Aires. It's a hood in Buenos Aires, Rosario. I think, like Villa Fiorito too. So it's one of those neighborhoods that, it's dangerous. So he's saying that he walks around there. And this is one that I think that he's throwing to El Faraón. Because he's saying, why would I have to lie? I don't lie in my rap. I say what I am. I say who I am.
Ustedes tomando que está hecho pipa en un toilet. Yo no tengo que mentir, la gente ya me conoce. Si no ando por...
See, I don't have to lie. People already know me.
Rosario, estoy en el bar con la 12. Si no hemos de venir, imperial o más bien rosé. Esto para que te inspire y también pa' que lo goce. Estuve con la nena, la del póster del mecánico, encerrado en la habitación con ataque de pánico. Ahora estoy viviendo de mi crecimiento orgánico. Yo no sería nada sin ustedes, mis fanáticos. No me importa que digan ni que...
So he's talking about how he used to be locked in a hotel room, I guess, with a woman, or maybe with drugs. I don't know what he meant there, but I know he was panicking, and now he's enjoying his organic growing, meaning that it's real, it's homegrown.
La del póster del mecánico, encerrado en la habitación con ataque de pánico. Ahora estoy viviendo de mi crecimiento orgánico. Yo no sería nada sin ustedes, mis fanáticos. No me importa que digan ni que anden difamando. Solo tengo una palabra, vivan y dejen vivir. Si la propia gente que...
So I don't care what they say. I don't care how poorly they talk about me. My motto of life is the same one as Erica. Live and let live. I'm glad to hear
Ayudas se terminan mirando. Puedo vivir sin tu amor, pero jamás sin escribir. Sé de cine, geografía.
Ooh, that's a bar right there too. He's saying, I could live without love, but never without writing. Bars.
Mando, solo tengo una palabra, vivan y dejen vivir. Si la propia gente que ayuda se terminan virando, puedo vivir sin tu amor, pero jamás sin escribir. Se cine.
And he also said, and the same people that help you, sometimes they turn against you. I can live without love. I can live without your love.
Geografía, historia y ciencias naturales, matemática de lengua y experto en malos modales. Yo le demostré talento hasta los jueces y fiscales. La presión llegó para el Caribe, dicen lo anormales antes.
Okay, so this is something that again I think he's talking to Faraón, because Faraón said that the reason he got out of jail was because he snitched to the judge. He snitched about the guys whose weapons that he got caught with, and he's saying, no, I show my talent to the job and to the attorney generals.
Si la propia gente que ayuda se terminan virando, puedo vivir sin tu amor, pero jamás sin escribir. Sé de cine, geografía, historia y ciencias naturales, matemática de lengua y experto en malos modales.
Okay, so now he's talking about all the subjects that he knows. He said science and what?
Vivir sin tu amor, pero jamás sin escribir. Sé de cine, geografía, historia.
So I know about movies, I know about geography, I know about history, and I know about natural
Ciencias
science.
naturales, matemática de lengua y experto en malos.
And I know about language math, and I also know, I mean, I guess when he means en matemática de lengua, I guess it's meaning the bars, you know, how you count the verses. I guess that's what he's been talking about, that type of math. And he's also an expert in
Los modales, yo le demostré talento hasta los jueces y fiscales. La presión llegó para el Caribe, dicen lo anormales. Antes de hablar de Agustín García hay que conocerlo. Y los errores como hombre, papi, reconocerlo, no me quedo con la duda.
So before you talk about Agustin Garcia, you gotta know him. So it's like, you know, when you make a mistake, you better own up to it.
Antes de hablar de Agustín García hay que conocerlo. Y los errores como hombre, papi, reconocerlo, no me quedo con la duda. Pongo el pecho y voy a hacerlo. Referentes son historias, porque yo no puedo serlo.
So he's saying that he never stays with the doubt. He put forward his chest and he goes for it and he does it. What he needs to do, he takes care of it.
Hacerlo y los errores como hombre, papi, reconocerlo, no me quedo con la duda. Pongo el pecho y voy a hacerlo. Referentes son historias, porque yo no puedo serlo. Cada día es un.
So he's saying that he uses history as reference, like people who have succeeded in life, and he's like, if they can do it, why can't I not? Why can't I do
Mamá,
it?
mi voz es la que se expanda al estilo de San Martín en Cordillera, los Andes. Oigo puro bla 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 y nunca sacan la tándar. Y de la palabra al hecho hay un estrecho muy grande. Ya fueron por la tercera.
Yeah, from the word to what you do, there's a long stretch. From word to action, from the word to what you actually do. True.
Mi voz es la que se expanda al estilo de San Martín en Cordillera, los Andes. Oigo puro bla 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 y nunca sacan la tándar. Y de la palabra al hecho hay un estrecho muy grande. Ya fueron por la tercera y ninguna la vencida. Yo soy engreído si tú me vienes de presumida, po.
So I'm a snob if you come in, you know, boasting. And he said woman, like a woman. So he was talking to a woman, unless he's talking to a man and he's insulting, double insult, by calling them presumida, saying the female gender, you know. He's saying, so he's talking to a woman, like I could be the Diego and you could be
Decía, yo soy engreído si tú me vienes de presumida. Puedo ser Diego Rivera y tú puedes ser mi Frida. Y que ustedes son humildes y con cámaras prendidas se dan vuelta en.
That's another thing. That's another bar right there. Oh, you guys are humble. Yeah, you're humble with the camera on.
La calle por los carros que manejo. Pierdo pata dentro del bingo, pero nunca lo reflejo.
Oh, wait, something about the cars that he drives that are very expensive.
presumida. Puedo ser Diego Rivera y tú puedes ser mi Frida. Y que ustedes son humildes y con cámara prendida. Se dan vueltas en la calle por los carros que manejo. Pierdo pasta dentro del bingo pero nunca.
Okay, so they turn around on the street because of the cars that I drive. So people go like this, like, whoa, look at that car. He drives expensive
Lo reflejo
cars.
todo contra Boca y contra el Zara. Así está más parejo, pero pronto no tendrá la fórmula de Don Cangrejo. Escuchando fabulosos Cadillac, que nunca Cadillac fabuloso. Está casada y me dice no tengo esposo. Cuando llega el cazador no queda vivo ningún oso. No creo que esté tan bueno descansar siendo envidioso. La mujer se trata bien y hoy al vice lo.
So he said right there, I don't think it's easy to relax when you're so envious.
Cuando llega el cazador no queda vivo ningún oso. No creo que esté tan bueno descansar siendo envidioso. La mujer se trata bien y hoy al vice lo maltrata. Si tenés un plato, ¿qué sacrificio hace por la plata? Yo facturo estando en boxer, caminando con la bata. Lo único que no me quieren son plagas de niño rata. En Argentina soy la para, ya nadie se me compara. Juguemos a quien es más pija, soy
Well, he said the only one. Hold on. He said the only one that don't like me or what?
la plata. Yo facturo estando en boxer, caminando con la bata. Lo único que no me quieren son plagas de niño rata.
Okay, there's a plague of rat kids who are rat.
En Argentina soy la para, ya nadie se me compara. Juguemos a quien es más pija, soy todo luz en prendas cara. Y las luces del mujer prendieron antes que llegáramos. Te la mamá Mileta y te dirá escucharlo al Zara.
Okay, so he's saying that in Argentina nobody can compare to him, that he's the best of writing. He said he showed his lyric to his mom.
Un poco de conciencia y un poco malanteo como para un par de...
Wait, hold on. A little bit of conscience and a little bit of streetness, a little bit of
cara. Y las luces del mujer prendieron antes que llegáramos. Te la mamá Mileta y te dirá escucharlo al Zara.
Mostrarle a mamá Mileta y te dirá escucharlo al Zara. So he's saying show mom my lyrics, and she will say listen to Zara, listen to him.
Un poco de conciencia y un poco malanteo como para un par de la costumbre. Ya, pica sesión 17, bitch.
El jefe del maleanteo.
So I think that little line there, they said, a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of bad A, and session 17, freestyle session 17, and then he said the word beat. I think he was throwing that to El Faraón. I might be wrong, but he never mentioned him. I mean, smart move too, because if he does, he's going to give him more clout. I don't think the kid needs him. I don't think El Faraón might need it because he seems to have great bars. But if this guy mentioned him, he can propel him more. But we take a little bit of those bars and we decide that maybe he meant it to him. So you guys let me know, déjenme saber si era el faraón que le estaba tirando en algunas 2 o 3 barritas, porque la mayoría eran dando consejos y hablando de lo bien que él hacía el rapeo, el perreo y malanteo. He's the boss of the gangbanging, of the thuggery. Anyhow, if you got to the end of this video, give it a thumbs up, share, help me grow my channel, and let's get to the 1,000 people. Take care. Bye.